Hey YouTubers, one sec. Just add a bit of light. So today, my topic for today is how to get over a crush. And I know that every single girl in the world has had at least one crush in their life. If not, then you're really lucky, because every girl goes through this where they have a crush on a guy and the guy does not like them back. Like, it doesn't matter how perfect you are, how beautiful you are, anything like that. Like, sometimes when there's just nothing there, there's nothing there, and we have to learn to move on from this. And it's hard, and it's really hard. Trust me, I've been there. The last crush I had took me 2 years to get over, because it was one of my guy friends, and I had a huge crush on him. And, you know, still kind of do. Like, I'm his friend, but there's always something there. Like, I still kind of feel something for him sometimes. But it's not to the point anymore where it was like, it dominated my life, and like, I cared about him so much that, like, you know, like, it's gotten a lot better since then. We're just friends now. Well, we always were friends. I don't like him as much anymore, so, and I want to tell you how I got to that point in my life and how I got over it. I don't know how severe your crush is, or what situation you're in, like if he's your friend or if he's just a guy that you admire from afar. If he's just a guy that you admire from afar, like, that's okay. Like, you know, just have a little crush on him. Just think, like, oh, he's really cute and stuff. But don't get obsessed with him, especially if you don't know him. Because that might, like, really creep him out, especially if he doesn't know you either. So just think he's hot, you know, look at him, admire him from afar, but don't try anything. Unless you really like him, then maybe try to strike up a conversation someday or something like that. But that's a whole different video entirely. I'm just trying to help you get over somebody, not get under somebody. So, basically what I did was, it was really hard. I spent 2 years of my life, you know, chasing after this guy who had no interest in me, and it was embarrassing. And I don't ever wish that upon anybody. It's horrible to have a crush on somebody and they just totally don't like you, and you don't realize it until way later. Like, I didn't realize he didn't like me until about a month ago, because this whole time he had been kind of leading me on and being like, yeah, I like you, and he would always say, like, little flirty things and give me the impression that he liked me, but he didn't. And guys are famous for this, and guys have been doing this since the beginning of time, and they will do it to the end of time. They lead girls on, and unfortunately I was led on. But how I got over it, and how I'm still kind of overcoming it now, is I believe in myself and my self-worth, and I know that I'm worth so much more than this. You have to look at yourself and think, why am I allowing this guy to do this to me? Why am I allowing him to dominate my life? Why am I allowing him to control all of my emotions and block off any chance with anybody else because I like him so much, you know? If he doesn't like you for who you are, then he doesn't deserve any part of you. He doesn't deserve anything you have to offer. He doesn't deserve you as a girlfriend or anything like that. I think that if a guy can't see how wonderful you are, then you just need to let him go, because you're worth so much more than that. You just have to believe that you deserve better, and there's obviously a reason for why you guys aren't together. No matter how hard you tried to make it work between you, if it just didn't work, you know that there's a reason for that. You know that there's somebody else that you're supposed to meet who is going to make you so much more happier, and he'll be so much better for you. And just think of it as God's way of being kind to you by not letting you get even more heartbroken than you already are. Because if you were in a relationship with him, do you know how hard it would be to get out of one? When you're that emotionally attached to somebody, it's hard to get out of it. So, I mean, take it from me, I like this guy so much, and I wasn't even dating him, and I still felt the loss as if we had been dating. I still felt like I lost something. But you know what? Really, I just gained something. I gained myself back, and I gained so much more back because of it. And I'm going to meet somebody great for me one day, just like all of you girls will. I promise that things will get better, and that this guy doesn't have to control your life anymore. Basically, some tips for getting over a guy is just to focus on yourself and what makes you happy. Like, what are your hobbies? Like, what are your passions in life? You know, what do you love to do? Do you like to hang out with friends? Like, do that. Like, spend time with your friends and your family. Try something new out of your element. Like, take a new dance class or do something new with your life that you've never done before. And I find that writing really helps to get all of your feelings and emotions onto a piece of paper, as opposed to, you know, getting mad at him for it, you know, because sometimes I would get really upset and I'd be like, you know, I just don't understand why you don't like me, and oh, it was really bad. Like, when I look back on it, I'm like, why did I do that? Why was I so, you know, but I had been so emotionally driven by this. Like, I had liked him so much that I was like on the point of being like, why do you not like me back? This is ridiculous. But you can't control someone else's feelings, and it's almost selfish of you to want something more, because you can't expect feelings to always be mutual. They won't always be mutual. And it's a part of life and learning, in that you'll learn in your life that not everyone is going to like you, not everyone is going to understand you, but one day you will find somebody for you who will be really compatible for you and good for you. Just believe in that. There's so many other guys out there, and I'm realizing that now. Like, I'm just like, why was I so attached to this one guy for so long when there's like a million guys out there who I haven't even met yet. This is just a small town, and when I get out of here, I'm going to meet so many better guys. So don't waste your time, and just don't do it, you know? Focus on yourself and what makes you happy. Focus on doing well in school. Do anything and everything to keep your mind off him. Keep yourself busy. And don't text him, and don't message him, and don't phone him, and don't try to make plans with him. In order to get over him, you can't be doing all of this, because the more you do all of that, the more you're going to get all caught up again. So just try to avoid him as best as you can. And if he is one of your friends, like one of your guy friends, the guy that I liked was one of my guy friends, and he still is. So it's hard, but you can remain his friend. Just try to think of him as just your friend, and that there's no way in the world that there could be anything more, and that, you know, just look at all his flaws and look at what makes you tick, what makes you so pissed off about him, and just focus on that. Focus on his flaws. Don't focus on all his wonderful qualities, because if you focus on that, it's just going to make you sad, and make you like feel unworthy of his love or something. But you are so beyond it. You are so beyond it. So don't even worry. Like, if he doesn't like you, he's not for you, and he's not right for you, because the right guy will not pass by you. Like, what's for you won't go by you, I always say. So just stay positive and believe in yourself always, and know that I am worth so much more. And keep your mind busy, keep yourself busy, spend as much time as you can with friends, laugh, have fun, do anything. Just don't worry about him. Okay? So thank you so much for listening, and leave any comments if you have any to say, and any suggestions for other videos that I could do. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.